Rev up those fryers.
Was popping. This is Big Fellas. It's me, Saber. I'm here with the usual suspects. Tavodardo Funkel. No, sorry. Taverdius. No, wait, no. It's Tavo, right?
Yeah, close enough. He does, yeah.
Yeah. We got Tarumo here, or Tawumbo. Tarumbus. Yep. And then we have the one and only Peach.
What's up?
From Peach Pixel Gaming, the new gaming channel.
Peach Gaming.
She's finally back, guys. After working day and night on her gaming channel, it's about to go live.
I wish that was the reason why I haven't been able to record. I wish.
Working on the gaming channel.
Uncut 10 hours of Stardew Valley.
I could do it easy.
Oh, no. I'll do you one better, because it sounded like a do-nothing game sometimes. 10 hours of uncut gameplay of you playing Harvest Moon.
I could also very easily do that. I used to because I had the old Harvest. Which one was it? Harvest Moon: A New Life or whatever, and I had the one where you played as the guy. So I would just and I didn't know that it would just end the game and you would die or get kicked out or whatever if you didn't get married. So I would just constantly not marry them because it's when you're an idiot child, it's hard to figure out what time the heart events are at.
Yes, timed events in a game, especially when they don't directly tell you.
I'm sorry, how am I supposed to know that I'm supposed to go see Muffy at 10 p.m. At the bridge, and I'm supposed to have a feather on me? What the hell? How am I supposed to know that?
That's fair.
Well, yeah.
But I love them. I love Muffy.
It's just kind of like an old game thing where even you guys remember the last time a game was cryptic was what you had to do. When was the last game that actually did that? That wasn't supposed to be a revival or a callback to that era where it was just a part of the design because developers just didn't consider it all the way. I feel like that stopped.
GTA 5 is a good example of a modern game that doesn't really hold your hand. I've just found out a bunch of shit that, I can't believe actually happens. They don't tell you it happens. There's so much content that you just would not find through a normal playthrough.
I mean, yeah, but with GTA 5, you progress the story via, go to this dude's house, and it starts a story. Things important to story mode in a game where to access them, it's actually super cryptic and you have to, sometimes you either just figure it out by accident or, you use a guide or you read an old tips and trick magazine.
Yeah.
Crash games.
You read a Prima strategy guide that's... the unofficial Halo 3 strategy guide or something. I don't know. That's the one I remember a lot. I feel like that stopped.
Is necessary to story.
It's to progress in the story, you have to do this. But the game will tell you it once, and never again, and expects you to remember.
I can't think of any new or modern games that do that. The only game I can think of where it doesn't directly tell you where to go. It just it literally gives you the directions, but just it doesn't pinpoint where is literally Morrowind, where you literally have to just talk to people and be click on these important key dialogue things, and it's oh, tell me about you'll tell me about this, and then you'll look at your journal and it says you'll have to go to this place, and then it'll tell you go north of Vardenfell, and then you'll have to head left and head into Mournhold or something like that.
Oh yeah, you have to actually take directions.
Yeah.
I kind of like that because the whole like, yeah, literally NPCs will be like, go north towards Mordenhall, and there's like no mini map. You just have to, or you just have to follow the compass at the top right, or not top right, in the top of the screen, and literally go fucking north.
Yeah.
That's a good example of it. But I mean, like, but yeah, that's a good example where the game just doesn't fucking. Morrowind did not hold your hand at all.
Yeah, and before that, Daggerfall, even Daggerfall, I think the main quest was on like a time limit. So if you literally just went and like just fucked around all over Daggerfall, or all over the Iliac Bay, and then just go to these different locations, without even doing any the main story stuff, like it just, I think it does fuck you over. Because the whole thing is like the Emperor sent you in to investigate what happened. You have to go speak with the widowed queen of because the king of Daggerfall was killed, and then you have to go investigate. What's going on, what happened, and what's causing all of because what's causing all of these cities to like start fighting each other and all this stuff because High Rock is all about like all these like kings and warring lands just always picking fights with each other just because that's just what they do. But and it also suffers from the one issue where it has multiple endings, and then Bethesda, and then like when Bethesda slowly became like the new Bethesda, they're like, all right, every ending except for the one where the Imperial City gets immediately crushed by like a giant golem thing are all canon. So like everything you did is all canon at once, because they're like, oh, Dragon Break, Time Broken, all of these different little timelines just melted into one. It's really, really weird.
I mean, like, for me, I was thinking about this. I'm not even sure people remember this fucking old game that came out back in the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube era. It's called like Sphinx: Return of the Mummy or some shit.
That sounds really familiar.
I consider it to be a bit of a hidden gem game, but no, it's one of those 3D platforming adventure games where you kind of have a semi-open world with some backtracking, and you have objectives. I remember that game being notorious for like telling you once what you need to do, and then it just like then it puts you off. And then there was actually a really interesting glitch with that game where you could brick your whole save file with that game if you gotta go. You get an objective to grab this item. You go back to get the item. You backtrack and get the item. But right before the item, you enter the room where the item is, there's a save point. And the save points are pretty sparse in this game. So if you save right before getting the item, and you go into the room with the item is no longer there.
Oh no.
So your game is now bricked. Your save file is fucking now null and void. You can no longer progress.
Oh man. Yeah, the only other game I can think of that did stuff like that was like the King's Quest or well, I guess one thing. Well, no, they hint at. I was gonna say in Metal Gear Solid 2, but they like hint at that or whatever. So.
Well, Metal Gear. I mean, also the Metal Gear games are kind of like you can backtrack, but they're also like a little like linear. It's like the whole. I mean, that was a whole different thing of like, for example, like kind of like the Resident Evil games where you gotta do some backtracking to progress in this one area, but but the map is so small where you like recognize, and everything's so distinct, so you recognize where you've been and where you haven't been.
That actually makes me reminds me of God of War 3, which I just wrapped up streaming, where there's areas of the game that you actually go back to later on, like later in the story. Terumo watched most of it with me. I think you were there for the first stream, and then
yes.
Carlos kind of like near the end. But then I just streamed the rest of the game today, and there were parts where I didn't even realize that, oh, I could have found this thing here if I actually looked for it earlier. So I mean, which kind of warrants the whole like kind of multiple playthroughs, because there are collectible items that you would have to either find a guide for, or just literally just scour every location for it. Which I probably will have to do, because there's like 2 collectibles that I missed on.
Oh,
But
no.
yeah, but speaking of the stream, so I started it up, and I think I was doing the starting the Hermes boss fight, which is really just kind of partly chasing Hermes around Olympus before catching up to him. But this guy joined in the stream. Literally, Turma, you said he literally joined YouTube like yesterday or something?
Yeah, I went to his account. It's like it was made on Thursday, like August 11th, 2022, and he had no uploads.
Yeah, this guy went by it was like fucking like special needs Christian rapper or something.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and he just started starting to be all preachy, because I don't know how he ended up on my stream, but I guess he just saw God in the title, or God of War, and then he just started going all preachy about how God, there will only be war if you piss off God or something like that. And then he started saying some really weird shit, and then it kind of got to the point where he's just like telling me that I was just gonna go to hell for playing the game, and that, or like the God of War is satanic, is the devil. I'm like, dude, I'm playing a 2010 game about Greek mythology. All right, you don't have to get all preachy in chat. So then, Trumo got rid of him for like a few minutes, and he came back.
He came back.
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason Trumo doesn't have a ban option, even though I made him a moderator, but he got him out. He's like, go sit in the corner.
God. Oh, here's the thing. It's funny.
I don't know how he stumbled on my stream to tell me that, because if you look at the fucking thumbnail, it's just Kratos messy.
What if that was it? What if? Okay.
That's exactly it.
Okay.
You were assaulting Messi.
Football.
You were assaulting God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
With Kratos Messi.
With Kratos messy, that maybe that actually reminds me of the fucking guy that back at the at a unnamed discount store. This guy was trying to return a pair of shoes, and he got turned down. I'm guessing either because he didn't have like receipt or tags or anything, and he got so pissed off that he just started preaching about how how we're sinning, and material possessions will lead us down the path to sin and to hell. And then we're just like, all right, let's just get this guy out of here. It's like, dude, it's like he's like, oh, he's like, oh, the Lord warned us about being possessive of objects, and it's like, dude, you're just mad because you couldn't get your money back from the shoes that you have, because like there wasn't a tag or something like that.
It's like, bro, you mad?
You mad? He's malding.
He that religious dude was seething.
Harder. He was coping.
He coped by preaching.
He was coping hella hard.
Yeah, but yeah, I finished up God of War 3, so I think I can start Dad of Boy at some point, or unless I stream something else, because I've got a whole bunch of games.
Why don't you stream No, never mind. I'm not going to say that.
What? Some bitches?
Yeah.
Some bitches.
Well, if you missed it because we got to the Aphrodite part.
Wait, so I missed out on the segs?
Yeah,
Damn it!
Just on the bitches.
I did stream bitches.
When I do the fucking meme, it's like, where the hoes at? The same motherfucker when the hoes get here, and it's like, the picture of Homelander hyperventilating.
He's like, just. But the VOD is up. I don't think it got hit with anything yet. So.
Well, that just reminds me of our new show that we're going to premiere soon, Sed's Fellas, where Kralos is going to come and tell Terumo and Saber his sex stories.
Oh no.
No, he really does want to do that because Man has a lot of Mans has seen, and he's worked at a Sed's store, right? He's worked at an adult store where he's sold adult items and adult video, and he's seen plenty of adult films and whatnot. So he is quite Mans to teach a class on this stuff.
Why don't he?
He
doesn't have a teaching degree. That's why.
Why doesn't he just tell us bedtime stories when we're trying to sleep?
We'll just listen. We'll review like Blender or SFM Overwatch porn with him, and then the screens will just be like the three of us, like with like some weird some picture as the sensor.
The Awooga eyes.
Yeah, the Awooga eyes.
The Awooga eyes. That's a good one. All right. No, that whole stream guy, that's so funny because I here's the thing. So it's so funny to me that after Terumo banned him for a few minutes, he didn't just give up and be like, you know what, time to move on for my next journey. He stuck around.
Yeah, he's saying he came back and then said, "You're going to hell for playing this game."
God,
he's going to hell for watching you play the game.
I was going to say that, you know. That's
like,
that's so funny.
Are these people just like that? Just like that separate, like what, disconnected from reality? That like you see imagery of gods from other mythologies, and then you just immediately just start screaming. Like you start to seethe and cope at the sight of it. Just like, why? Like I remember because of what?
You brought up a point too, like about judgment and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I literally said to him like it doesn't. I literally said to him, yeah. Doesn't like the Bible say that man is not to judge each other, but like only God can judge us. So why are you just talking like this? So I think that might have sent him over the tipping point, and he just started to just.
You're gonna help.
Yeah, he just like
God,
yeah.
You made him rage quit. He
As
seethed.
you said, you made him cope. That's why he's just like, you're going now.
Yeah, and then Turum was just go sit in the corner.
You know what? I don't care about how much premarital sets I have. If I'm going to hell for having premarital sets, then so fucking be it. I don't care. Heaven can't be that good if I'm not allowed to drink, smoke, or have sex. Alright? Heaven can't be that cool. Hell sounds like a fucking party.
It can't be premarital if you never get married.
True.
Wait, no, it's always premarital if you never get married.
No, because then you die without getting married. There was no marriage to pre.
You know what?
But no.
Well,
This
listen.
kind of reminds me of like because of God of War 2, there was it opens up in Rhodes, and there's like the Colossus of Rhodes. So I wanted to look up a bit of history about that statue to see if like it was actually massive or whatever. And then I remember seeing a thing that's like there was an earthquake in Greece that caused it to like break at the knees, and then I saw someone made a comment saying that like, oh no, that was an act of God to make all false gods kneel before him or something like that. I'm like, why? This is just about history. Why do you have to bring this in?
Because people... I'm about to say something very, very controversial. Holy shit. Okay, but I'm going to say it anyway. I don't care.
Say it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. No balls.
If I say it, and Peach says, no, you gotta blah-blah-blah it, I'll blah-blah-blah it. She's not saying it right now.
Okay.
Alright.
Valid.
People
go ahead.
People need to stop... Okay, no, how do I phrase this? Okay. People need to stop connecting history and religion like they're one thing.
That's not controversial at all.
No, that's facts.
No,
Like,
but
don't get me
no,
wrong.
but here's the
Like
thing.
religion is a big part of history, but there's people also forget there's a lot of people in history who were atheists for all intents and purposes, or pagan,
Or
But at the
not-
same time,
or
at the
not
same time-
of the big ones.
The big fellas.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. A lot of people will consider religious texts as history books, and I'm like, no.
Nah.
Here's something really controversial, and like I said, Peach. But any time you tell me Baba Booey this, okay? Some people take a certain book, like historical texts, when you're telling me a dude in a cave who could not read or write wrote this book. I'm just saying.
You're telling me shrimp fried this rice?
Yeah,
You're telling me I'm going to hell for eating bugs of the sea?
You're telling me I'm going to hell for enjoying a nice ham sandwich?
You're telling me an illiterate man wrote this?
You're telling me a literate man wrote this? You're telling me that fucking the Romans paid Judas $15 to sell out Jesus? You're telling me God told a dude, he's like, hey, you love me? Yes, of course. Kill your son. God sounds like Homelander.
You're telling me Cain saw his brother Abel and then picked up a rock and
said,
then
"Fuck
bludgeoned
you."
him on the head with it?
And God was like, damn, okay.
Bro, I'm Cain and my brother's Abel. Like, what the hell?
POV, you're Cain and you just found Abel, and it's the first person Kratos beating the shit out of Zeus's face.
Honestly, I think it's just older sibling instinct.
But speaking
you
of-
want to beat the shit out of your younger sibling.
Honestly, true. I look at my brother and I'm just
Speaking of
like, you know what?
religious,
I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Speaking of religious texts,
Like, my feelings have... Oh, sorry, you go.
no.
on.
Speaking of funny religious things, or religious things that are kind of funny, do you want to tell us what happened this week regarding religion?
So, like, a little while back, there was this, like, Christian missionary coming down to the reservation and stuff. But the same missionary was posting stuff like, oh yeah, your Tunkashila and all these other gods are false, and you're, like, essentially that's a demon that you're worshipping, and the natives must be demons then if you're worshipping false gods. The only true God is the one that I follow. So, in response to that, like, our tribe essentially banned all religious missionaries that, like, spread this hateful message from our reservation.
Good
Damn.
for you. Good for you.
Is that a positive good for you, or is that a sarcastic good for you? Okay.
That's a positive good for you. I'm very glad. Like, actually good for you. I'm glad you guys got them banned.
No, she's upset that you didn't.
She's upset you didn't invite her to the powwow.
No. She's upset that when you spot him in the streets, you didn't pick up a rock and start beating him.
Yeah, disappointed in you for not beating the shit out of them.
Imagine you see
my nap.
imagine you see him walking down the street, right? And you've got a rock next to you, and you pick up the rock and you start approaching him like, "Hey, you remember this from the Bible?" Start beating the hell out of the rock.
Oh,
And then you leave him for the dogs. The dogs are eating good tonight.
You just toss him to Red Chan's dogs.
Finally, some good food.
Finally, some good fucking food. Oh, fuck me. Hey, go to Ramsay. Tonight we're going to prepare a delicious missionary from this reservation that we just picked up. Alright. Let's put a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Get some shallots frying. And here's what you want to do. You want to...
And then don't forget like the random jump cuts and really intense close-up shots. That like it only takes you like a few seconds you only have like 1 second to like take in whatever he's actually doing.
All right. Let's settle this once and for all. Gordon Ramsay, attractive or not?
Take us to the powwow.
Like, do you think Gordon Ramsay is attractive, or do you think he's like one of the types, as we would say, the ugly, beautiful types? Because man's got wrinkles for days.
I feel like in recent years, like it just feels like his skin on his forehead is very thick. But I mean, he wasn't that bad looking when, like, I don't know, like 20 years ago.
It's crazy to think that like stuff like Kitchen Nightmares in Hell's Kitchen was like started like almost 20 years ago. Like, what the hell? But yeah, you know,
It's been around.
But yeah,
Damn.
Turmo's. So if you're a missionary thinking about going to Turmo's res, just be prepared for dogs and rock beatings.
Like, just for context, I'm gonna send like a few screenshots. I want you to just skim through them because
You want us to read it?
kind of long. You skim through it. You'll get the message in like maybe
Add Oblivion
one
music.
sentence.
We can read it and I'll put the Oblivion music over it.
Okay. You want me to read it or?
You know what? I'll read the first one and you can read the second one, and then the next one's long. How about
No,
Just
that's
put it
fine.
up on the screen. Flash them on the screen. People can pause. Wait.
Yeah,
no,
flash
wait.
it for like a half second.
Wait, what about the podcast people? Put it in the description.
No.
No, they can go fuck
let's read,
themselves.
okay.
Audio listeners can go fuck themselves. All right.
He hasn't
Exactly,
updated,
Just like the California raisins. Fuck the California
He
raisins.
hasn't updated the audio on Spotify. Right? There's only a few episodes of Big Fellas. I'm like, where's the rest?
Why don't you do it then, huh? Why don't you go fix it?
All right, just read the first one, Tav.
Alright, I'll read the first one, see if it reads the second one, and then Peach Turmo, you two take half of the last one. Alright, here we go.
Literally just read the first paragraph of each, or like the bottom of the
exactly.
first one.
Just minus the links, yeah. JesusTeenMission.com. I am Yahweh, and there is no one else. There is no God besides me, a righteous God and a Savior. Isaiah 45:18-21. For all the gods of the people are idols. Psalms 96:5. Idols. Judaism denies Jesus. Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, LGBTQ cult, porn culture, sports, worship, health and wealth, gossip, gospel, socialism/communism, drugs and alcohol, Roman Catholicism, Lutheranism. Roman Catholicism, that's kind of what my family believes in. Oh, it's Catholicism, but technically Rome. I don't know. Fucking someone can tell me. Fucking whatever. I just love porn culture, LGBTQ cult.
Sports worship.
What? I can't worship. What? I can't say Messi is the greatest football player of all time. All right. Native American
Messi.
beliefs, Freemasonry, Mormonism, Jehovah's in parentheses witnesses, evolution, public schools.
All right.
You know what makes this great? You know what makes it so fucking funny?
Is that it's
all
in
of them
Comic
are
Sans?
in fucking Comic Sans.
An impact font?
No, it's Comet Sans. It's so funny. Alright, Saber, read the paragraph. Wounded
knee and false Christ Wovoka? Is that how you say that?
I wouldn't know. It's fine.
Are any of us here the type to know this?
Turmo should have.
What
Look,
helped?
it's just context for the previous thing, right?
Yeah. What helped lead to the Wounded Knee Massacre as one of the most famous sites in all of North American Native American history? The Ghost Dance religion, led by Wovoka, a Pauti Native American people who thought to be Jesus in the flesh. Natives believed they should do the ghost dance, and that the white men should be exterminated, and that dead native relatives should be reunited with the living. Also, buffalo should be restored. What?
This is all from his official Facebook, which, we don't have the name for, but the website's there if you.
Alright, the rest is just like Lane stuff. So third image, Peach, take the first two paragraphs, and then turn to the last one.
Sitting Bull, proven false prophet, that one?
Yeah.
Supported false messiahs, ghost dance, medicine man, admitted to a missionary that her power, quote unquote, was greater. Adopted her into tribe, asked her to come to teach his people to read. We are going to destroy the lies that have been used to manipulate hate in the minds and hearts of native people into blatant racism, guilt tripping for graft, and anarchy.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Jesus.
Is in the bread.
He's on the toast, babes.
No,
This
I
is
don't want to
awesome.
be a sandwich.
Too bad.
I don't want to be a BLT.
Listen.
This is also the same guy that's basically posting about, those remember those mass graves that people were reporting about, all these how would you say it, the mass graves of the Indian residential schools? They're false, they're fake, there's no bodies to prove it.
So it's the same people who are just like, no, the Holocaust was just this weird conspiracy theory, man. It never happened.
They're like Alex Jones clones.
No, honestly, the shit that always makes me pissed will be the fact that Alex Jones to this day still believes that Sandy Hook was a fucking conspiracy theory.
Oh, but he's getting his ass sued. Like, he lied under oath and it was caught on fucking camera. Caught in 4K HD, bitches.
R.I.P. Bozo, let's go. Alright, so yeah, no more missionaries. They're a bunch of mutts who won't let people live in peace and accept what they want to accept. Kind of shitty of them. They're bullies.
The only treatment they deserve is to be beaten with rocks.
You know, if they love the Bible so much, and they can recreate the famous scene between Cain and Abel, except they're Abel.
The only missionary that's okay is Segs.
Please recreate with our people.
You know what, guys? I think it's time. I'm gonna mating press the rat.
Oh my god, no. Get out of here, go. Goodbye. Get out. Out.
No. I must do it. It's my duty.
Oh my god. Poor Bales. I don't even know. How did that meme start?
Fucking on VT? The schizos on VT?
Oh my god. I thought it was something she said. I was like, Jesus Christ, what are these girls talking about?
No. It's just the whole... Everybody on VT just thinks Bales is that fucking hot, so...
That is so odd to me. I don't even think she's, like, that cute. Well, like, no, I like her. I shouldn't say that, but I mean, like, she's not, like, that hot. I don't know, like...
Okay.
I mean, yeah, y'all been seeing what's been happening. What was happening? You probably have, but with Fauna recently.
The Skyrim stuff, or
No, the cow stuff.
No, the cow.
Oh no! I don't.
Yeah.
Don't
Just check.
even.
Just check her fan art tag, and then you'll get. And then for context, can I even find the context?
The context is that she treated. You know how she does her famous ooh sound, right?
Mm-hmm.
She tweeted out moo and put an M in front of it, and now she's been getting a bunch of cow fan art, and she's like, you think I didn't ask? You think I didn't want this? You fools! You all played into my hand.
This was part of my plan all along.
If you were a VTuber and you were talked about on VT, and everybody was talking about wanting to mate impress you, would you be flattered? You'd be like, ugh.
I don't know how I would feel.
You just never checked VT.
No, I wouldn't. To be honest, I wouldn't check it at all. I've never checked it before. I check kiwi farms and stuff for my juicy details.
Fucking
Yeah,
kiwi
you
farms.
fools.
Oh, speaking of kiwi farms, all right, guys. I know I said I don't like talking about them, but I gotta talk about them. It's pretty fucked up and funny. Our favorite lol cow, Chris Chen.
Uh-oh.
So, quick update, because it's been over a year since they've been in jail. They're going to go stand before a grand jury. Their case is going before a grand jury.
Oh my god.
So imagine being a completely normal, adjusted person with no knowledge of who this is, and you get someone for jury duty, and you see fucking Chris Chan.
Oh, that poor unfortunate soul.
So, Chris Chan is writing letters to people, and there's now a restraining order placed on him and his mother, Barb. And Chris, in his letter, is straight up telling people, please pray for my mother's death so I may return to the Sonichu Temple.
What?
Really?
He wants his mom, or they, I don't fucking care. They want their mom to die so they may return home.
Literal okay schizo.
My God.
It's awesome.
God, when will the lore end?
Never. And they still truly believe that that the dimensional merge is happening and we're all gonna fucking die and they're gonna be the new god.
Oh, well, you know what? That keeps them in the house. That's fine with me. And away from, oh my god, that keeps them away from their poor fucking mom.
Yes, but here's what I gotta. I always love how Chris lately signs their fucking letters.
Like with a signature? Or
No, like here's the thing. So Chris has a bunch of letters, okay, and their handwriting is fucking terrible. So this is how Chris Chan, ever since he went to jail because they thought they started believing they're Jesus, the second coming of Jesus. This is how they sign off all their letters. Stay safe and well, Mrs. Jesus Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu, the Goddess Blue Heart, Avatar, Lord, Messiah, Savior, and God of all.
that has to be a joke.
No,
like, there's
I'm not joking.
the.
So, anyway, his lawyer is trying to pretty much get Chris to, not get Chris, but they're trying to get Chris off on the whole, like, they are
Insane.
not mentally well, and they are, and the whole autism thing, you know. So, that is what's happening. We're gonna see what happens, and and at this point, what made it worse is the fact that in a recent letter, Chris straight up said that Barb is so dementia riddled, which makes it worse because since she's dementia riddled, she can't even fucking consent. So now his charges will be worse.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the whole thing. Chris is fucking praying for his mom's death. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think Chris at this point should just be locked up, you know.
Sealed away.
You can also buy Chris Chan's jail art.
What?
Chris Chan has been selling a lot of has been drawing a lot in prison. And on the Etsy store, you can on the official Quick Mart on the Etsy page, you can buy a spiritual talisman that Chris has made, or jail artwork, and spiritual mantras they have written for $20.
Oh, that's nice.
$20.
That's nice.
And the worst part is the person. Of course, the person who runs the Quick Mart on Etsy is a fucking whatever. So now they're selling. Oh my god! No, my AirPod fell. They're selling Golden Church of Sonichu cult robes, and you guys need to see this because it is horrifying. It is.
Send it?
Yes.
Send it.
Here.
Oh
my god! What the fuck is that?
That's the Church of Sonichu cult robes.
That's actually like horrifying.
That is horrifying. Turmo, let's buy one. Let's buy one. We can choose.
Unironically buy one.
Hold on, wait. We can choose between red and blue, and the blue looks sillier, but the red looks more menacing.
Oh my god!
I think I'm gonna unironically buy this.
Walk around the res at night.
Yes, get mauled by dogs in a robe with a Sonichu medallion.
Here's another funny one. Here's another funny one on the store. If you guys see this.
Oh my god. They just find your corpse, like, it's just on the news, like, this body was found with a Sonichu medallion in a red robe.
The funny thing is, the body was found in, like, you know, the fucking news being disrespectful to the body. You just see a zoom in of Terumo in the fucking Family Guy death pose.
You know what's funny?
What?
I scrolled down to buyer reviews, and I don't know the context, but why are people buying driveway gravel from this guy?
Okay, yeah. You gotta see this. Temple of Sonichu, Sacred Rock. So this is just driveway gravel from fucking Chris's house. And here's what the thing says. Okay, read this. This certificate verifies the authenticity of items contained in the package being imbued with Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu's personal love, magic, and power. Goddess's signature, Christine Weston Chandler. Date, 215 Sonichu. I can get it between the 19th and 24th, so this is pretty epic. Let me read you some reviews of this.
All the reviews are fucking 5 stars!
Ah.
Why? Why are they 5 stars?
I'm gonna read some of these. Ah, the blessed handful of driveway gravel. A delight. Mine came with an amethyst, which now I keep on my desk to hold when I'm working on art. Props to the packaging, having the rocks in a sack, keeping them tidy, and that sack being put in an envelope of its own kept everything else tidy too. I mainly bought this for the certificate of authenticity to pair with the medallion, but it is worth a worthy addition to the collection. I will treasure this bag of sacred rocks forever. Awesome piece of crystalry. Oh, there's photos from the review. Oh my god, no.
Someone broke one.
Someone broke the... Oh my god, okay. Turumo, can we buy some Sonichu medallions for everybody?
Oh my god.
No.
That'd be funny.
If you get one for me, I'm shooting it with my 45.
No. You gotta wear it because it's a gift. Turumo's gonna buy... We're gonna buy a bunch of... We're gonna buy 4 Sonichu medallions from the Etsy. And we're gonna wear them with pride, alright? It's my favorite unofficial Chris Chen merch, also arrived in the UK instantly fast. I now own a piece of Christery made by Chris Chen. I will go forth and zap to the extreme and hopefully find a boyfriend-free girl. This medallion was all sorts I hoped for. This was a perfect gift for my girl. She's not a boyfriend-free girl since I'm her boyfriend. The energy radiating from the medallion gave me feelings of ecstasy and splendor. I feel truly blessed to receive such a wonderful gift from one of the most important people in history. Hopefully I can join the merge. Oh, here's a funny one with 3 stars. Came with hair baked into the product and was kinda sticky. Happy to support artists, but it felt like this was made by a child. And if that's who I'm supporting, that's who I'm supporting. This is great. It arrived in one piece and it's just as JD expected it to be. I'm glad I got in on the madness. 10 out of 10. So yeah, Turo and I were gonna buy we're gonna buy Sonichu cult robes. I think we should just make these.
Yeah, I probably could. Just go to, like, Party City. No, they're out of business.
Party City. My town still has a Party City. We're good. We can go there.
Ours is closed down and turned into a liquor store.
Okay, Turumo, are you kidding me about the fucking medallion? We can make this shit ourselves. Chris does. Chris makes Sonichu medallions, okay? If Chris can fucking make these things, then we can make these things. Or...
It's not official.
Okay, then, hold on, let me think. Let me do some quick maths real quick, okay? 35 times 4, how much is that? $140, right? Okay. How many can I have in my one cart? Okay, I can have... Yes, 4, okay. Total is going to be $140. Proceed to checkout.
What, T2, do you have $140?
Yeah, $200, $140.
I do.
Hold on, let me see how much it would cost for shipping real quick. Let's get you the total. No, continue as guest. I don't want to make an account for this, okay? Card. Pay with card. Continue with PayPal. Sure, yeah, okay.
All right. While you do that, I'm gonna Peach. This is the context for the fauna stuff.
Put too much matcha in my latte and now it tastes like grass. Oh no! She did that on purpose. Fully aware, she knew what she was doing.
Okay, so my total is going to be $157.48 to get 4 of these bad boys.
God damn.
Please don't. I'm begging you, don't.
And then, I have all your fucking addresses, so I'm going to send everybody one.
I literally work at an art store. I can
one.
buy the materials to make them.
So you're telling me you're telling me you're going to make a Sonichu medallion?
I probably could if I really wanted to.
Can we
which I don't. I don't, but...
Can we make Chris Chan style TV Chan medallions?
Oh my god.
Oh wait, that would be kind of cute.
But we gotta make it out of fucking the Crayola like fucking model clay that you have to bake like Chris did, and we have to hand paint it with child acrylics. So we have to hand do it, but it'd be hilarious.
Hilarious indeed.
But the thing is that it'll be made by the hands of an actual artist. So
You know what else would be funny?
I just got a menacing message on a Discord from Terumo. I'm not sure if I'm even going to keep this into the podcast. I got a menacing message from Terumo that said, "Check your phone."
Oh no!
I'm not sure if I want to keep this in the podcast, as this is fucking. I see a notification from PayPal. I've yet to do my face scan, but God damn it!
What?
Turmo, you want to tell them what you just did?
You know what I did?
What?
You want to tell them what you just did?
I think it'd be funny if you told them.
Turumo just sent me via PayPal $157.48.
Oh no! Don't waste it on this.
Just give it to me and pay me to draw. Oh no!
Hold on! I just heard you about to say something. I thought you were about to say pay to draw Chris Chen.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. And then I paused.
Can I get you to draw a TV wearing Chris Chan's stupid striped shirt?
Yes, I actually would.
You gotta get her to wear the striped shirt and the faded blue fucking Old Navy jeans and like his shitty sneakers. I forget what sneakers he fucking wore, but he wore like these pair of old shitty sneakers.
See, that's what everyone used to wear, right?
Yeah.
What's the pose?
Hold on, it has to be the fucking California raisins. Get out of here. God, I can't believe it. Hold on. Chris Chan gel art. No. But yeah, before the Etsy store got updated, you could buy Chris Chan's art from jail, and apparently people were just like, their art improved. Okay, I found the image.
Sure.
Yeah. This image. Okay, this is the really fucking fucked one, or it's the iconic one. It looks like he's thinking a lot. You know, he looks like he's very pensive. Oh, what the hell?
What the fuck is a GIF?
I don't know. What the hell? Oh, hold on. Okay. No.
Re-download it as an actual JPEG.
I'm downloading it. Hold on. Let me see what it pops up. Hey, it worked.
It's a classic image, right?
Yeah.
Is it though?
I'm just surprised that it worked.
Oh,
all right.
Okay, no.
All right, Turumo, send it to them. Send it to them.
All right, let me reset. Let me get the JFIF and convert it to a JPEG.
What the hell is a JFIF anyway?
You tell me.
No, you tell me.
No you?
Nope.
Schnee.
Sneak.
Alright, yup, convert, upload.
I did it faster. Fuck you.
Up yours.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, it's this
classic.
one. Just draw a TV in that pose and be fucking hilarious.
Oh
And
my
then-
god.
And then have her say, "WTF? This weed is E."
Oh, okay. Great. Alright, let's end the podcast with something very funny that made me bust a fucking gut laughing. Okay, because we're all via Discord. Peach, go to the fan art posting and see that first image. See the last image sent.
What the fuck? This weed is.
Turo, do you want to explain to the viewers and to Peach what the hell this image on screen is?
Sure.
I resonate with it. I understand it. I get it.
So,
I get them.
I commissioned someone on Twitter to draw the California raisins holding a blunt, which looked like a dagger, and to give you how this all started in my messages, I'm like, all right, let me paint the scene. I need you to draw the California raisins holding a blunt. Or have one of them say, "WTF? This weed is E." and try to make them look stoned, but because of how they already look stoned originally, I don't think that's possible. So now we got a California raisin that looks like he's about to murder you.
I like him, he's like flirting with you before he's about to kill you.
Hey, I'm gonna kill you.
Flirts like before killing you.
You like the energy he brings to the table? You like the energy he brings
I just don't vibe with him. His energy is just a little off.
What do you mean his energy's a little off?
Maybe our signs just don't match.
Okay, the one holding the blunt dagger, maybe your signs don't match, but what about the one saying WTF, this weed is E?
I can feel it, he's an Aquarius, I can tell. We're a match made in heaven.
Can this please end up on one of those Twitter accounts that's just like images out of context?
Oh my god.
Can this be put on a bootleg t-shirt?
I actually want this on a t-shirt. Like, if you actually get a pink shirt in that color, and that is the image in the middle of it, I will 100% wear that to work, like, every week.
I was just saying this too. If we ever put out Big Fella's merch, this for sure is going to be fucking merch as a shirt. So, a pink shirt with this on it. We'll make it fashionable too. We can make it into either like a unisex like shirt, or for females it'll be a fucking crop top.
Unisex?
Yeah, I have this one shirt that I really want to wear to work that was made by some classmates when I graduated, and it was based on that shirt that was like, it's all of like, it looks like Donald Duck's like nephews, and they're all in a line, and it says, "Sober son of a bitch, everything's real." And I actually have a shirt that says that on it.
I think this will be the Big Fella's new idea for fashion line. We'll just take some cursed ideas that we mentioned on the podcast, or that's adjacent to stuff we mentioned on the podcast, and we'll just put them on like shirts, and and our models will be like alternative looking people wearing them.
It's literally all either completely like ironic, does not make fucking sense graphics versus like artistically beautiful art. Both from the same store.
Does Peach even understand like where the WTF this weed is E came from?
Is that is that the one where the guy was like, man, this edible ain't shit, and the next one is like,
no.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of those.
Alright, set the scene.
Alright, Tumo, set the scene.
You gotta tell her the epic. So, there's this page on Facebook that I, like. Its name is Epic Weed. And one of its statuses on November 3rd, 2018 was literally WTF, this weed is E. And, like, for extra context, it's funny because, like, 2 months later in December 6th, 2018, the last status the page ever would post was, "I think I broke my spine." So we can assume that he died. Here's the classic, No! Can we just get this status on a shirt too?
Saber's laugh is making me laugh harder than the actual thing.
I should be laughing. You're laughing. Epic Weed died and you're laughing.
Let me get this straight.
Let me get this straight.
Weed broke his spine, and you think that's funny?
Yes. And I'm tired of pretending it's not. Oh my god.
Gaga's gonna be in the second one. That's gonna be a good movie.
God, fucking the tale of Epic Weed puts a tear to my eye. Not because I'm laughing so hard, because it is sad. He broke his spine, and we're all laughing at that. He broke his spine and he fucking died.
He's a Greek tragedy.
It's a Greek tragedy, and then the funny thing is, we started connecting some dots, right? Okay, so SaberNet last week sent an image and meme where it's this old Facebook page, post from the same year, 2018, right? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Okay, here we go. From October 28, 2017, okay. Boss Hog! A hog big enough to shadow a Mini Cooper was spotted roaming in Alabama neighborhood. Okay, so Boss Hog was active around 2017, 2018, okay. We don't know if Boss Hog is still alive, but if, we're going to assume here, by connecting some dots, we're going to assume here that Epic Weed encountered Boss Hog and Boss Hog broke his spine.
The events line up. They're in the same place at the same time.
I can't wait for the official Big Fellas timeline, and that's going to be a part of it.
Fucking. Would the Big Fellas timeline include the original Tabby Radio airings?
Perhaps.
All right. I think with that Greek tragedy out of the way, we should let's put an end to this. All right, let's. Time to send our viewers home. Yeah, time to send our viewers home. We got through a lot today. I gave a Christian update. Saber still does not like the California Raisins. They terrorize him. They're his sleep process demons. Yeah. So, before we wrap up, or as we wrap up, let's hear a special message from friend of the show, Peter Griffin.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Big Fellas. Be sure to follow the fellas on their socials or I will fuck your mom.